Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today, I'm just yapping about EU5. Currently on the patch of 1.1.4. There you go. I had to look at it. But I've been playing as Native Americans, something I've been obsessed with over the past 3 days. Most of my mornings I've been playing it, and I got a problem. It's bad. But I'm trying to see, is it viable to sit there and watch paint dry for 300 years or more in EU5? Like, I literally played it. There's a couple runs where a couple ones I just completely failed. There were if and no buts about it, right? And this was my best one yet, right? Because one, you have no population, you have no tech, you can't really industrialize, you can't really do much. And at the same time, you have no threatening rivals. Now, this is what I like to call my cancer cell, right? This was my thing, right? And see, we're in the year 1630, right? 1630, that means there's 200 more years left in this game. That is absolutely boring to do, right? Obviously, you see France down here, Genova down here, and Venice down here, right? And you have Sweden, with Scotland and England, right? And I have no maps of the New World, right? Castile is still trying to fight the Aztecs or the Mayas, right? But it is long and painful. Here I have a decent sizable pop, right? But if I look here, what is that? You see that up there in the top right? That's my population absolutely dying to the Great Pestilence, right? Is the question I asked before, is the Dutch or Chihoka, right? It says Dutchy because I went to a monarch to see if that's viable. It's not. You want to stay tribal as long as possible because you want to interact with the other population tribes, right? Most of them died out due to the germs and the disease from the Europeans, but some of them still persist to this day. I really wish they would fix this and make it wider, the hotbar, but this is what we got. This is what we can do, right? But I switched monarchy just because I had a prodigy and I wanted him to hold the line because I was like, yes, his seed will bring forth many scientific prodigy generations. No, it was not. I had a lot of idiots after him. So stay tribal as long as you can, and the tech, honestly, you can research quite a lot, right? It says complacency because I accidentally procced a disaster where the complacency declined, right? You have to invest in diplomacy in order to not get, well, you see here, complacency, right? I was just spamming learning text because I had like 5K money ducats saved up. I was going to expand, industrialize, and then I got hit with complacency. And because I went below zero stability, right, by around -7, and then I was fully maxed out stability, and it was a 2% chance to arrive in my country, a 2% chance, and I was at -1 stability. The next month would have made me not have it, but I got it, and it's unplayable now. I couldn't cut them off, right? I've been dealing it with the past. Well, if I look at here, if I look, right, for the past 24 years where it's been neutered my tax efficiency, my legislation, what is this bonus to your cabinet efficiency, yeah, and then see minus 22%. I was stacking modifiers on modifiers, and then it gives consolidated corrupted elites, like I believe this is what the Byzantine has as well too at the beginning, right? Where it just absolutely sucks. And then I can't tax them, or I have a good tax base. I have a 288 tax base, right? And you see that's the Great Pestilence, that big drop off, right? And then I couldn't mine iron for the longest part, and maybe it's because I have the tech spread to historic, right? Because I wanted to feel like what it is. Because EU4, I like playing as a native just because I hit the randomized new world. I clicked around until I found something, and I made it work. It was fun. It was random. And I got here. Man, it's painful. It's real painful, right? You get to learn how to build an economy. I will say that. Like Muscovy or any other third world country, you build up an economy slowly. You watch it accumulate. You get money, you get ducats, but it's just watching paint dry, really. There's nothing really to do. There's nothing really to like fight. I mean, sure, you could actually get casus bellis on these populations, right? These tribes, but at the same time, you can steal maps too. That's why I could see literally everything, because I just was stealing maps from them and settling them, so I make them not migrate everywhere. It's a weird mechanic. I don't really get it myself. I haven't really dug deep into it, but I just wanted to see if playing these guys is actually worth it, or should you just wait for any flavor generally. The only flavor that's there is the golden age of Shikoya, right? Where you get, if you're able to get 35,000 pops in your capital, you have above 50 stability, right? You have above 50 prestige, and if you're like, oh, getting 50 prestige as a duchy with no one around you and no one to humiliate is pretty hard. Well, there's actually an event that gives you 30 prestige for free. It gives you 30 prestige for free, and it gives you 0.33 prestige gain, right? So you get a lot of prestige in order for you to achieve this, in order for you to get this. All you have to do is have above 100 legitimacy, 50 stability, and at least colonize maybe around 2 states or such if you look at the areas, right? I at least had most of Missouri. I had most of Illinois, and I was spreading Tennessee. I just spread, right? And you see why I spread over here is because the RGOs, right? I wanted to get my hands on, nope, wrong one. I wanted my hands on the gold and silver, right? And then stone. You really do suffer for stone, right? But you can make a crazy economy for demanding for stone tools. Basically stone maxing. But once the Great Pestilence hits, you're kind of just in the runt. You are behind. It's hard to repopulate. Right. Even though I'm population maxing and using everything I can to get population, I got the fertility deity in their religion. I wanted to swap Protestant because I was like, maybe I can steal from the Swedes because they're here, or Catholic, and get a better one because it's kind of mid. Because I believe Lutheran is still crazy good, right? If you just look at it, yeah. Religious tax efficiency, maximum religious influence. It's still pretty good compared to the Catholic one, Catholicism. Yeah, institution growth. The institution growth. I guess, but there's gives and takes. I generally don't like it. Sure, in the early game, Catholicism is pretty good, but Lutheran is just better because you get humanist. Right, I do believe humanist is better. Yeah, religion influence. Yeah, pop assimilation speed. I think that's probably the best one, because maybe when I go Castilian and I go major colonization game, I just get Lutheran and I'm like, yeah, convert all these guys. Easy, simple. Once their religion's the same, then the culture can become the same pretty easily. Especially with you have so much better cultural tradition and influence. Yeah, that's basically all I wanted to yap about. What I want to talk about. Is it viable? Yes. Is it painful? Also, yes. Yes, it is. This run itself took probably around over 16 hours. Over 16 hours just for me. And this is me playing it on max speed, barely pausing it, and waking up early in the morning playing it because I got nothing else better to do. Get a job. Well, I had one until I broke my back, but other than that, it's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's painful. It really is painful. You have to be a certain sicko to enjoy this. I'm that sicko. But you can get legalism. Apparently, I was so close of getting legalism from Maya, because I think they had it from either trade from the Castilians before the Great Pestilence came, or they also just had development. I probably have to fiddle around with the texture to be dynamic, or the how is it in the flavor? There's something with the flavor, right? Where you can go to institution spawn. Yeah, it's historical. Yeah, only West. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. Only historical. I like historical when I play in Europe. I think I need to put it to dynamic so it can spawn in other locations, other than just, um, well, Europe. Because no matter how much my province is dev, right, it almost has a 50 dev. It has almost a 50 dev in my capital, which is crazy. And the capital of Genova has 60 dev. It has 64 dev, right? And then the dev in Scotland, it still says, has 50 dev. I have the same amount of development in my capital as a Native American in the 1600s as the Scottish Kingdom as well, right? Like if I look at control, right? There's so many rivers within America, right? The control proximity is crazy. If I was able to get a local governor out here in order to get more control, and then over here I don't have a lot of control because of my culture. The culture is different, right? Also, I don't have roads there because I was spreading out like a cancer spell, like my webs everywhere in order to try to isolate the country, right? Obviously, I had a good if I look at my economy, I have a lot of towns. I have a lot of towns, a lot of cities. I have one city. I'm not getting a town, right? I could have got another city, but I had the complacency decline. It is really painful to get rid of. It absolutely sucks. I've been saying that a lot, but it's so painful. This absolutely destroys kingdoms. And if you had a neighboring country doesn't like you, they can easily wipe you out with this. Easily. Because it's interesting. It's interesting. I will say I do like it. It forces AI to do something, and if they don't, they fall over. I like it, right? Because like in order for other empires to thrive, the bigger ones must die. But yeah, they already have cities. They have so much money. They have so much money. They have so much money. What is this? Hold on. Let me go to the ledger real quick. Can I look at where is it? Where is it? Can I look at? I know I haven't been speaking in my mic. I should have been. Wars, dynasties. All right. That's sick. That's sick. All right. I like that. I like that. Just 3 million in Genova with 700. Okay. Okay. That's sick. Let me see. New Spain's right here. 100 tax base. 1,000. 1,000. Okay. 1,000 and 1,600. Okay. I don't know their capital, but Genova has 1,000 as well. And looking at the map, seeing literally nothing, and Scotland has 400, right? Man. So, honestly, if you're willing to have pain and suffering, if you're willing to at least try the Americas before they add a content, I definitely don't suggest it. No, not whatsoever. Not my worst enemy at all. There's no achievements. And that's about it. If the Great Pestilence did not kill 90 or 3/4 of your population, it would be completely like playable. But it killed 3/4 of my population. Even though I tried stacking disease resistance, I couldn't get hospitals in time. Right? I had a lot of medicine. It doesn't matter, right? It shows in history. All it takes is a little germ to make more jobs because everyone is dead. That's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to Yap. I really want to make another video about EU5 again. But at the same time, it takes time. Because testing and then editing. I mean, editing is probably the easiest part. But it's testing to see if something would be entertaining or not. This right here, not entertaining. That's why I'm just yapping about it. And showing you guys the pain I will have. I'm probably not going to play on this one again. But if I have to take lands from France. By the way, France has 3,000 tax base. Wait a second. Why are they losing? Why do you only have 4,000 men? That's why. Naples. Holy. Duchy of Brabant, Burgundy, Savoy, Crown of Aragon. Jeez. Oh my God. It's a world war. It's a world war. Kingdom of France. I understand where their military went. I understand it now. They're. Got you. Liberate Brabant from the French. And Brabant really knows how to play the Diplo game. The Teutons, Lithuania, the Rhine. It's a lot of HRE states. Yeah, that's a lot of HRE states. Yeah. Oh, looks like the HRE still exists to this day. It's good to see. It's good to see. But it's late. I'm tired, y'all. I'm just going to slap that one out there. And I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do wish to grow this thing. And I love you. Bye.